Win FM reserves the right to disconnect any caller who infringes the law or offends the right of any person. The station will also refuse to take any call from any person who, in Win FM's considered opinion, is likely to expose the station to liability for statements made on the air.
Welcome to Island Tea with your faves. Keep it locked in with us for your daily dose of hot tea only on Win Media 98.9.
Good morning, and welcome to another episode of Island Tea with your faves, Azim and Jade, featuring Amali today because Azim is out. He is backed. He is an original. You know him. If you don't know him, well, get to know him. Morning, Amali. How are you? Why are you?
Good morning. It's very good to be here once again.
What's this?
What's what?
What's this? What we sending about?
I'm trying to be professional.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, wrong show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Morning.
How are you, friend?
I'm
You
good.
look well.
Yes, I am very well. I'm at peace.
As you should be.
Not dead, but living a peaceful life.
I mean, I figure you didn't mean dead. I could
Okay.
see you. You could see
Excellent.
me.
Right.
I don't think that's the stage of life I'm at where I'm seeing ghosts and zombies and stuff. So
Yes.
you're good.
Yes, indeed.
Well, so you go.
And how are you? How was your weekend? The first time I'm seeing you since the weekend has passed.
What was this weekend? Oh, it was cool.
Nothing at all was this weekend.
Yeah, I went out to do something. I mean, to a lot. I just went to have a drink. I mixed up the weekends with this weekend and last weekend because last weekend I went to a birthday party with Jaden. This weekend I just went to have some adult drinks.
Speaking of which, my child is turning 2 next week.
Already?
Yes.
What are we doing?
Not already, 2.
What are we doing?
She has a few things planned.
Oh, she does. Oh, wow. Busy bee.
Apparently, she has a big shoot tomorrow that I wasn't invited to.
Oh, Lord.
But I invited myself.
As you should.
Yeah, she's a hot girl, so
You know.
she got things going on.
Well, you say she turned into this weekend or next weekend?
Sunday coming.
Sunday. So.
In 5 days.
Oh, okay. Well, should have Jaden's if we're doing toddler things. We're doing toddler things. Yeah.
I'll find out. I'll ask the boss.
Okay.
What the plans are, because we ain't gonna say.
Yes, and speak up, Amali. Project your voice. You
for sure.
whispering.
I would love to have my own microphone, but
I mean, if you would like to have one, there's
Apparently,
plenty over there, but you want to
I'm-
sit over here.
I'm not going over there.
You don't want to be alone.
I don't want to be alone. Who want to be alone?
Well, if you're sitting next to me, project your voice.
No problemo.
Thank you kindly. Well, let us start with something that I saw yesterday. Let me ask you a question, right? If you, as an adult,
I'll stretch there, boy. Go ahead.
in age, not in behavior,
Oh, okay, okay.
decide that I do something that you don't like and you thump me, they're going to lock you up.
If it is witnessed or reported, yes.
Yes, okay. So why is it, right? In schools, it is allowed for children to be thumped, lashed, and all kind of other things, and it's fine.
What is it referred to as corporal punishment?
Yes, why is that okay for kids but not adults?
I don't know. That's something we'd have to ask. They are top dog gaff. But I don't know the specifics of, because then the corporal punishment is, or at least it used to be, something that was accepted. I don't know if it's not illegal. I don't know.
But it's strange because, again, like, if I just thump you, if I just walk up to you because you do something that I don't like and thump you, you have all right to press charges against me, right?
That's correct.
And it turns into a legal affair. If I injure you, if I somehow do something to you that is deemed as violent or, in that lines, I probably gonna get a little
Assault, yeah.
Yeah, I gonna get a little time on the bench.
I'm assuming you're referring to the incident with the picnic that was
The
abused at school, allegedly?
Yeah, well, because I can understand how as teachers we're in school thumping the people children.
Yeah, some of them need thumping now. Not to the extent of dislocating any bones or joints, but definitely. I believe in a little bust mouth every now and then. But nothing overdone.
Well, yeah. Well. I hope when Jaden gets to the age where he's in school, teachers are aware.
Jaden gonna get a lot of blows in school.
No, he won't.
Oh, Lord.
No, he won't. Because first of all, I'm sending Jaden to school for licks. I'm sending him to learn.
Okay.
There's an issue, he has parents.
So every time you act up, call your mother.
No, but there's different ways to punish children without having to physically beat them.
Oh, okay.
So, teachers, please be aware that Jaden's mother is not saved and sanctified as yet.
So when you're small and so, right, and you go out and so in the absence of your parents, other adults weren't allowed to crack you when you're doing shoppiness?
I don't remember.
But you phone upon that?
Yeah. I phone upon it to an extent. Like, if a child really being a menace, right? And you lash them on the hand, understandable. But if you box your child in the face.
Yeah. That, like I said, there are limits to it.
Yes.
You can let them know you're serious sometimes.
But serious don't mean injure them.
No, it does not.
Serious don't mean traumatize them for life.
You know, I actually saw that story and didn't know it was in St. Kitts.
For you?
Until like late last night, when I saw other locals like ranting about it, I was like, yeah, this happening here for you?
Yeah.
Dislocate shoulders, so?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Some of the punishments that some of these teachers come up with, right? Ridiculous. Also, some of the ways they deal with kids is also ridiculous because kids are still learning how to deal with emotions and all of these things. You as the adult is somebody
patient, yeah.
Yeah. So you just in school losing your mind on people children all the time because they talk out a turn or they do something that you deem worthy of some ridiculous punishment. No, don't be in school then. If you can't deal with children, don't be in school.
And that is why I would never teach.
No, exactly.
Because I don't have the patience for that.
Exactly. I don't have the patience for 32 children. I have the patience for one.
That story would be about me.
And I would have advocated for you to be in jail.
Yeah. But what I do realize is that when it comes to taking care of children, I mean, children come from many different backgrounds and households, eh? And every household has their own philosophy on how to raise children.
Mm-hmm.
And then when you have a class with 25 different children from different backgrounds, that spells nightmare.
Yeah, man.
Especially if it violates your own morals as a parent, if you're a parent-teacher, like a teacher who is a parent. So, you know, it's a real conflicting and difficult and frustrating job.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be a teacher.
Me neither.
That's not my ministry.
Me neither.
I tip my hat to teachers.
Yeah.
The ones them who try, the ones them who actually realize that some kids have difficulties or differences and all of these things and figure out ways to deal with them. Not just go straight to let me thump you. Because I can't deal with you.
I can recall in primary school there were teachers who would like lash you like if you get answers wrong answer in class.
How does that make sense? I in school cause me know, so how you expect me to know?
Are you supposed to know?
But the reason I in school is cause I don't know.
No, but we don't teach you.
Yeah, but
I don't support it. It was terrible.
yeah.
It was one particular teacher and he taught grade 5. And when all of us was in grade 4, we used to pray that they don't place it because there were 3 classes. There were 3 grade 4 classes and 3 grade 5 classes and 3 grade 6 classes. And we would hope and pray that we won't place in his class because we know that in the morning we're doing timetables and so, and everyone you get wrong, you get a lash. And I believe that's abuse.
Yeah, you can lash me into learning. That's not going to help me. That's going to make me not want to even participate in your class. Because I'm going to just have this fear that anything I get wrong, I'm going to get like, so I'm trying to concentrate in the way that's supposed to. Learning supposed to be fun for children.
I believe the teachers here just got their own trauma and their own problems and come to school and take it out on
then
children.
Here what? There's a guidance counselor at the school go talk to.
No, they need not be teachers.
That too? Because you can have...
But the government has put in place some guidelines as it comes to corporal punishment in the public schools.
Oh, really? Such as?
I don't know what they are, but no, I'm serious. But I was talking to the principal of a primary school recently, earlier up in the year, and he was telling me that teachers aren't allowed to teach children anymore, only the principal, as per the government standards, and you're not allowed to lash them a certain number of times and on certain body parts and that kind of stuff. Like they actually like legislate the corporal punishment.
So the teacher yesterday.
Yeah,
allegedly she didn't get the memo, no?
In trouble.
Because how you can explain that you dislocate somebody's shoulder? Like, how do you explain that?
Yeah, any teacher who has a problem with the student has to bring the student to the principal, and he will assess she will assess the situation and determine, and he or she will be the one to share out the corporal punishment. So teachers can't just willy-nilly just be slapping our children so like when they feel like they're misbehaving anymore. From what I understand.
That's good.
That's what I was told by principal. So may if he make up the story, I don't know.
Hopefully he didn't.
That's why I may call the name. Come
And it's going to be a whole lie he just there to sue you over.
Yeah.
Somebody said a teacher was injured yesterday. So how do you balance that? Children also need to not touch teachers. Yes, that is true. Nobody said the children I'm supposed to be in school trying to back up the teachers. Then.
And that's why I tell you I couldn't teach, because if a child put a hand on me, it's over.
Wow.
Obviously not like a little 7-year-old, like a primary school, but like talking more like high school kids, like 16 and 15 and so. But I remember in high school, I see teachers get slap off from students.
Me too, I used to see teachers and children fight all the time.
I was like, that's wild, man.
That is crazy. Y'all just fighting adults.
Big people.
Wow.
Yeah.
Imagine that. Yeah, no. Either way, it is wrong. We need to teach people to keep their hands to themselves. How about that? From a young age, we teach people to keep their hands to themselves.
Yeah.
Because that way, the teachers won't have to be putting hands on kids. The kids won't be putting hands on teachers. But they're going to go about their life peacefully.
Yeah. But if anybody dislocate my child's shoulder,
not going to jail. I'm
going
to jail.
Many making a report.
I'm not going to jail. I'm married. Like, I tell you, may reach my life yet.
That I'm getting dislocated in front of the school.
Yeah, may reach. I haven't reached that
it's
level
as simple as that.
Of rational.
Yeah. The police ain't going to find out about that.
Well, they're going to find out before me.
I'm carry my child JNF and fix the problem and so, and the following day. Because if I go one time, I'll go in jail.
Yeah.
So I'll go the following day after I'm calm and just properly dislocate the teacher's shoulder.
Yeah, I can't buy. I just buy. Before I had a child, like I used to read stories of abuse and be like, well, that used to bang us in school and stuff like that. But no, having a child, right? Yeah, you can. There's no way for you to explain to me that you dislocate my child hand. And my response be anything civil. Like,
yeah, you can.
Not at all.
Okay, no bueno.
No. Somebody said, oh, I know who this person is. We can't expect to demonstrate physical violence as a reasonable response to undesirable behavior, but expect children not to follow that example. Exactly.
It's true.
Exactly. Children just go based on the behaviors that they see. You who banging up the child, or the teacher at school banging up the child and then telling the children, don't be violent, don't fight. Mm-hmm. But you're fighting me.
Yeah. Keep your hands to yourself, but attacking in class and you slap me.
Like, the maths in here, man. The maths in here. Let's just try to figure out a way to deal with kids. Yes, there's some kids that need more help and are a bit more disgusting. And it's not just because they want to be disgusting. No child wake up this morning and be like, you know what, today I'm going to tell you with my teacher. That's not how children work. I've never met a child that literally says, you know what, today I'm going to be a terrorist.
They live in the moment.
Exactly.
Whatever happening around them is what they respond to it.
Exactly.
Yeah. Oh well. I hope that the parents of this child find justice if the allegations are correct.
Yes,
people just make up stories sometimes.
Yeah.
I take everything with a grain of salt.
I saw a screenshot from the mom and daddy, so like.
Thank you.
You still did you get?
I want the whole story.
Oh, okay.
I have learned the hard way.
To wait on the whole story?
Wait on the whole story.
Well, there's another story that I saw yesterday. That I didn't go looking for. It came to me. See if I could pull it up so y'all could hear some of the audio from that said story. I'll have to download it. Okay. Yeah. I guess while it's see how fast internet in here be. While it's downloaded.
It's not fast at all.
Not at all. So let's take a call and wait for that to finish. Oh. Call, I see you calling. Feel free to call back. Y'all know the numbers. Y'all know how to reach us. Yeah. I don't know.
So what's the story about now?
Oh, well, apparently, Kieran Powell, which is a cricketer that came out of St. Kitts and Nevis, apparently, is upset that the cricket stadium is being used to host football games.
Oh.
And that we have a tournament coming up, apparently.
Cricket tournament?
Yes. And apparently it's next week or something like that. And he feels as though that the stadium should be used for that instead of hosting football, because there are other football fields, and that the people who are trying to get prepared for the next tournament, the cricket tournament, can't do so because things happening over on the cricket field.
Well, everybody else is different. There are the cricket fields as well. But that's not the point. But why is football used in the cricket field? That's the important question.
That's a good question.
A whole cricket stadium story I want about.
You mean a football stadium?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
We have a football we have plenty of football fields. Apparently there's one at the Kim Collins Stadium in the middle. Didn't even realize that.
For sure?
Yeah. And then there's plenty all around. Apparently FIFA just fixed up one at Bunky Hill.
I'm to the one in the park.
It's a good question. The one next to the cricket field? What about that?
Yes.
I don't know. Have no answer for that one. But
so the current football tournament is being hosted on the cricket field?
Yes.
Oh dear.
Yes. Lines and goals and all kind of thing.
Sure?
Yeah, man. And he is quite upset. I'll let him explain it to you guys as soon as this video downloads. But
it's at 50%.
Yeah, man, we're getting there. Slowly but surely. We are getting there. I missed the next call.
What's going on with you?
You distracted me. You asked me questions. I'm watching you.
Look, caller, can you please call back? I'll look at the phone this time.
Thank you. You're supposed to be paying attention. You turn that way.
The phone is by you, Jade.
But your eyes are to the phone.
My eyes are to you.
And mine are to you.
So don't have them on me. Put them on the phone. How do I know when the phone ringing?
It's going to light up green.
Yes. What's going to light up green?
The buttons at the top.
Don't you button on top there?
These ones. See? There you go.
Yeah.
Caller, good morning. You're live.
Good morning. Good morning, Jade, and good morning, Amali. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Loud and clear.
Oh, well. Well, I was a former teacher for life.
Mm-hmm.
Now, while I agree with some of what you say, I think you're passing on a bad example to your son. That is your attitude. Now, as Omari said, we don't know the whole story. Some children actually hit teachers first, you know.
So dislocate the child's shoulder then, okay.
Darling, some of them want more than that.
So this, a child. You're telling me a child?
How old is a child? Is it high school?
I'm not sure if it's a high school child.
But that is why you should. Oh,
so if it's a high school child, dislocate the shoulders then. Okay, cool. I got you.
No, wait. What did the child do to the teacher? I taught in Bassett High School. I see some of them used to slap up teachers, you know.
And the appropriate response for that?
Well, the legal thing is to report it to the police. I mean, they have sent people to jail for it.
So I'm trying to figure out justify to dislocate a child's shoulder. Because that's what. No. Sorry.
What proof what proof is there that the teacher dislocated?
Well, I mean, the parents went to the hospital.
But they could have been dislocated before. Maybe she aggravated. No,
shoulder being dislocated?
Hello. When I walk in the class, I let them know, you know, I hear some of you like the teachers, and they want to hit me in your back.
Okay.
I used to tell them something. Henry, your head ain't good. I'm telling you all the time, you know. So anyway, you get the idea that you could hit me. Me ain't going to no head teacher for you, and me ain't going on to the magistrate because hitting your back. So some of them just want warning before. I mean, you got to be, and you sound quite a rebel. I mean, seriously.
So you said a bad example because I don't feel like teachers should be dislocating the shoulder. Cool.
You want to touch your child? So like,
that's not what I said there.
That is how it sounds like.
That's not my fault.
I know, but what I'm saying, to me, if you send your child to school with that kind of attitude.
What attitude? That he shouldn't go to school? Should you?
As Omari said, because since I know that rule way in the 80s, in the 70s, the head teacher alone supposed to do the punishing, or she may designate somebody. Class teachers are not allowed by the law to hit them.
So the 70s.
And not just today. I went to Bassett High School 78.
Oh dear.
And that was the rule to send them down to the office. And don't tell me, some of them doesn't wake up in the morning, they will send some of them. Some of them deliberately, I go to school today, Miss J teaching, I got to match up J class.
I think so.
Some of them that push you.
Yes.
As I said, I always assert myself. I let it know in time. Don't let it cross nobody's mind.
Okay, so Miss Let me ask you a question, right? As an adult, right, in your adult life, you have not met an adult that has pushed you?
You know, I ignore them.
So you can't ignore children, but you ignore adults. What?
You see, you ignore them if they're alone in the class. If you got a class of 30-something children, and one of them decide that this morning nothing going to happen in here today, put them outside.
That is fine, but I'm still trying to get my point, which is dislocating a child's shoulder is not the appropriate response to anything.
You don't know what the child. Some of them just kick teachers and all that.
So why to blame the child? Why is it that? So why is it that the adult couldn't just be wrong? Why is it that the child had to have done something for the the shoulder to be dislocated? You act like you know the adults do these things all the time.
Everything on the teacher side alone.
Sorry?
Then she should be disciplined, maybe even dismissed.
But that is what you should have child's shoulder was dislocated.
But you don't know if the teacher do it.
It's alleged.
That's what we said. It is alleged that the teacher did it.
Yeah, but alleged sound like, you know, how our allegation and we make them sound like it's true?
No, that's not what, you know what you know what alleged means.
I like what Amali said. I want to hear the two sides.
That is, but you want to say, like...
No, but the case has been tried on one side.
Okay, Mr.
The case has been tried. All I'm saying, talk to your children at home. Yes, that's true. Talk to your children at home. You see, children are often taught to disrespect authority.
Who is parents? No, there's no. Somebody watching the child telling them, you know what, go disrespect your teacher when you go to school tomorrow.
No, some of them at home talk things about the teacher. Oh, no matter is she. Oh, she. The children listening to you. If you openly disrespecting the teacher in her absence in front of your child, you expect your child to go to school and show any respect? I mean, we got to be reasonable. I mean, I know it is. Some of them, I tell you, it's a good thing I was a Christian. I think some of them some good slap.
Okay, well, you slap people, children, because you feel
no,
like
I did not because...
Okay, teachers who Christians to slap people, children, because the children misbehave in class.
Children, if we train our teacher, we train to respect authority. We don't. Watch.
In school, okay? I went to school. Experiences with teachers who literally abuse children just because they have the authority to. No reason. Not because the child did misbehave on. You can't justify.
That person has a mental condition. You got to have mental, because some of them, I think, head into right.
Exactly.
I work master. No, but I am saying it is the amount of energy you put into the discussion. When Jaden goes to school, well, you might have to teach Jaden yourself.
When Jaden goes to school, I don't want teachers to be abusing my child. That don't mean be
teach him now to respect.
Henry, nobody is saying that they send the child to be disrespectful to the teacher. I'm saying I don't feel
like... You have to teach, watch me, you have to teach children, mother parents, you know.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
I'm telling you again, children, mother parents. I don't feel like you
understand.
I hear what you're saying. I'm telling you.
I don't believe so. You're telling me that I should teach Jaden myself because I don't want a teacher to be in school abusing him. I don't understand.
Teach him to respect teachers.
And then what?
Then if something happens to a child like that you know it's uncharacteristic of your child, you have a position, but if you're not the child...
Tell me that's what I'm saying. I've never said, up to now I didn't say Jaden going to school to be a little terrorist and disrespect your teachers and all of these things. I simply said that I don't want Jaden to be going to school and for adults to be abusing my child. And I think as a parent, I have the right to say that, because why would I want that for my child? You don't go to work expecting adults to be abusing you. So why does children have to go to school and expect to be abused because they're children? Y'all don't respect children. That is the problem. A lot of adults don't respect children. So they feel like they could do children what they want because they're children and they don't have no authority and they don't have nothing. The children say we could just treat them however, and that is not the truth. Y'all are not going to treat. Y'all need to realize that some adults don't have the emotional intelligence to be teachers.
I agree with you with that. Teachers
don't respect children enough to realize that children also have rights.
I agree with the right story, but I think that some of the parents need to teach. The parents need to discipline their own self.
Well, say that.
They don't.
Nobody is saying that they don't.
They don't.
Nobody is saying that.
I do not condone.
In making sure that their children are people who go to school and respect other people, children, whatever. Nobody is disputing that fact, Miss Henry.
But that is the part that you should be putting emphasis on.
Why? Otherwise, the situation we're talking about. Why do you want me to put emphasis on a different situation? If it was reversed, if it was a reverse situation where we got a story saying that a child dislocated a teacher's hand or whatever the situation be, a child went to school and abused, assaulted, hurt a teacher, the conversation would be going different. But that's not what we're talking about.
What would it be?
It would be that child needs discipline, that child and the parent need to figure out how to deal with the emotions that child is displaying, because clearly that child has some issues that they need sorting out. That would be the conversation. Thank you so much. I just realized we've been here for too long.
You work on it before Jaden reaches school.
You don't have to worry about Jaden. That is my job. Thank you kindly. Some of y'all are those ridiculous, you know? How is it that y'all hear me say don't abuse children and y'all go, no, abuse them because some of them need it? What? How does that make sense?
Yeah, I'm gonna better.
Obviously not, because this is the messages y'all telling children. No, it's okay for y'all to be abused. Don't abuse adults, you know. We have all type of, outcries because of domestic abuse and all these things, rightly so. But when it comes to children, it's like if they get abused, they get abused, and so it's so, like it's how y'all. What kind of mentality is that to have?
They find the download.
I hope so. Yes, it has. Anyway, let's move on, because some of y'all adults different by. Let's jump into the story that we were speaking about. Let's hear from the man himself on why he's upset about the situation happening at the park.
I just find it very sad, disturbing, and troubling as one of the very few international cricketers that has made it from St. Kitts and Nevis to know that the Leeward Islands cricket franchise is home in St. Kitts, and 2 weeks out from the West Indies Regional Super 50 tournament, there are football posts set up on Warner Park, an international cricketing venue, and we can't access the ground to have a proper practice session, a day-night game in preparation for day-night one-day matches that we're about to play in Antigua. The nets are in horrendous state. It's just extremely pathetic at this point that in 2022, this is what we have to do, and be catching boats over to Nevis as professional cricketers based in St. Kitts to practice. I mean, this morning I was told that I can't get to use the bowling machine for 10 o'clock because people don't work until 2 o'clock. But living in London, I drive to Lords at any time. I have access to a bowling machine, or unlimited bowling machines, and bowling lanes for free. You know, it's just a country that doesn't have millions of cricketers. We don't have much to service. Why can't we get these simple things right in this day and age?
No audio. Oh,
There was no audio?
they said I couldn't hear us just now.
Can you hear now?
I hope so. It's moving, so it must be back. Is it? Guys, can you hear us?
Hajadia Williams, can you hear us?
Let me see if anybody can tell us if they could hear. Yes, okay, there
All
we
right. I'll say everything over again?
Yes.
So I was saying, I really don't like commenting on situations when I don't have the full story. I can't say it is outrageous that they're using the cricket field when I don't know why they're using the cricket field. I based on reasoning, I want to believe that there's an issue with the football part of the Warner Park Stadium as to why they have to use the cricket field. But on the other hand, we have a plethora of football fields in the country.
Quite so.
Every constituency, every community has football amenities. So I don't know.
There's even an upgraded one. Apparently the one at Monkey Hill was just upgraded by FIFA. So I don't know. I don't know. Maybe somebody could tell us. Maybe the Ministry of Sports or somebody who actually makes those type of decisions could tell us why is it that football is at the cricket stadium and not where it's supposed to be. It's at its home. Because I know they've used the Kim Collins football field before. I know there were games there. Where else they used to use? I don't even know, but I know we have a lot of football fields. So whatever the issue is, I feel like y'all should try to. And I'm pretty sure they are trying to upgrade the the one at the park. It just maybe didn't happen in time. Maybe it just didn't happen in time.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. But somebody going to we're going to see a new story about it today somewhere on one of the stations.
Yeah, I think the Football Association, can give us some more insight as to what's happening with the football side of Warner Park and the other football fields in the country as well.
Yeah.
But I guess it's also an issue of size as well. I mean, the smaller football fields, can they hold the kind of crowds that go to a football games?
That is true. That's a good question as well. Maybe not.
I don't think so. And I think that maybe the actual...
It was too small. But again, the one at Kim Collins Stadium could.
That's true.
Could. But again, hopefully one of the Devon or Yolanda or Kevin upstairs is listening and decide to figure out what is happening. Somebody said perhaps this points to the lack of amenities at some of the facilities, security booths, etc., or lack of proper maintaining. That could be one of the reasons, because we have a serious love affair with just putting on buildings and hoping that they maintain themselves with nobody in charge of that. They just put on a building and walk out. You know what? Somebody can take care of it. Who? I don't know.
Well, someone just messaged me and said that the lighting over at the football stadium is in need of replacement.
Oh.
So that may be either the issue or one of the issues with the football side.
Oh.
And the game's happening now.
Yeah.
So I guess they didn't have time to import lights and get somebody to install them and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, that sounds like a reasonable reason. However, I still don't see why that is the cricket side. I understand why they can't use the football side.
Yeah.
But, hey, hopefully I don't even know what to say, because the man is upset. He can't use the facility and he have tournament. What's that? Oh, a tournament coming up. Were you dragged up? What the hell?
I said, excuse me.
You did.
I covered my mouth.
Okay. Well, guess what, friend? Our favorite genre of music is now being banned on the airwaves of Jamaica.
What's your favorite genre of music?
Gunman music.
Dancehall?
No, specifically Gunman music.
Oh, the violent dancehall is being banned on the areas of Jamaica?
Yes.
I agree with that.
So there was a ban on the playing of Molly, scamming, and gun music.
Right.
The Broadcasting Commission has issued a directive requiring broadcasters to take immediate steps to prevent the transmission of any recorded material that promotes and/or glorifies illegal activity. Guided by and exercising the power granted under the Television and Sound Broadcasting Regulations, the Commission said in a release that it requires an immediate halt to transmission of any audio or video recording, live song or speech which promotes and/or glorifies scamming, illegal use or abuse of drugs, for example, Molly. Molly team gone in by. The man says, nah, you do it too much. Illegal or harmful use of guns or other offensive weapons, jungle justice, or any other form of illegal or criminal activity. Any edited song which directly or indirectly promotes scamming, illegal drugs, illegal or harmful use of guns, or other offensive weapons, jungle justice, or any form of illegal or criminal activity. This includes live editing and original edits, example edits by producer, label, as well as the use of near-sounding words as a substitute for offensive lyrics, expletives, or profanities. Well. To be clear, the broadcast of a sampling of any song which promotes or glorifies scamming, illegal, we get it. Y'all don't like illegal things. Or any other illegal or criminal behavior is strictly prohibited. The Broadcasting Commission said on Tuesday. But I thought it's a regular thing. I thought that's what has happened. That don't happen here.
No, you could buy anything you want there as long as it's a clean version.
Yeah.
But what Jamaica doing right now is you can't play the song.
No.
Even if it's a clean
Clean.
version.
Yeah, even if the words them switch up.
Right.
Yeah. Huh?
Right.
Well, that.
I believe I support it.
Yeah, but to me, I understand what they're trying to do, but I think it's too late.
How is too late? People still having children?
Yes, Amali. However, the children not listening to the radio. They're going on
These
YouTube.
These are for the kids that listen to the radio.
Apparently, these children going on YouTube, Apple Music, Spotify.
As a matter of fact, the children who won't even know that the radio start playing Gunjo.
They ain't even gonna realize.
They will never know.
Because
sure no listen radio.
Exactly. This would have been understandable
But
years
I guess,
ago.
But I guess this is also for the the Christians and the reserved society and so who don't want to hear gun music on the radio in the car. So
Then put it on a Christian station.
I don't think it's just about the children. It's just about the promotion of gun violence and drugs and scamming and so. It's just negative energy on the radio.
Yeah.
And people who want positivity in their lives, I think it's more for them.
Maybe.
And you don't want to be driving in the morning to school, listening to Island, not to school, to work, listening to Island Tea, and you're hearing, a little patchy robots and so, and then Skilly Bang comes on and says the plane just crashed with the Coke.
I think it's Coca-Cola.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think it's Coca-Cola. But yeah, the ban. I wonder if other countries are going to implement these things. You think? They're going to take a page out of Jamaica book?
I don't know.
Jamaica got a lot of things going on, So this.
Yeah, but Jamaica also has a serious gun problem, so
yeah,
it's appropriate for them.
That's my point.
Yeah.
No less than 5 people are on a news article every day in Jamaica because of that.
Only 5?
What I read.
Okay.
Yeah. There's way more than 5, eh? It's way more than 5. But what I read, at least 5 people are shot and killed in Jamaica and New York. And what is going on with this world? Why y'all killing people so fast? Y'all even not
emotional immaturity.
Yes. And it starts in the schools. Shall we circle back?
No, it starts in the home.
Yeah, it starts in the home. You're right.
It starts in the home.
It starts in the home for sure. No, but sometimes the children them got a good home life and decide, you know what, I go in school and their friends them is gunmen, so I want to be a gunman too.
Yeah. I know a few folks who came up in fairly decent homes and turned gangster.
Exactly. But it does start in the home.
What for you?
Well, hopefully not. Hopefully not. Somebody saying, or perhaps the government controls what it can and puts policy in place to encourage certain behaviors, as they should. But they want to have to deal with gun violence every day as a government. You know, ridiculous it is to have to figure out how to get your citizens to stop killing people daily when you have other things to worry about. Remember, we used to have RSS?
Yes.
So quick that work? Yeah. But you can't send RSS to Jamaica. That ain't gonna work.
They don't go to Jamaica.
But it don't work.
No, Jamaica need Secret Service and so. Jamaica need
Black Ops.
Navy SEALs.
Black Ops and so they need a regular police. They don't need regular.
The crime don't there. In Trinidad though, out of hand.
Haiti too? But Haiti is understandable.
Yes. They don't have any structure whatsoever.
No, Haiti is understandable. All the other countries, y'all doing too much.
Yeah, it's out of hand. They need help.
Mm-hmm.
They need help, and not just help from international and regional organizations, but in the schools too and in the homes as well, social programs and that kind of stuff. Because once a man done a gunman, that ain't gonna change it.
If the man like gun, he like gun.
But you can actually curb the amount of kids that become gunmen. So
yes,
that's where it need to start.
Yes, show them that there's other things.
That's where it need to start, and here too.
Everywhere.
Because plenty of the young men and so who are involved in things these days, or just in general, are young men who are neglected as children.
Yeah.
And I've experienced that firsthand. I remember one time I went to a Spurs game down in the garden, and after the game, this little boy, couldn't be more than 7 years old, walked up to me and asked me to get him something to eat. It's a late night, like after 10, right? So.
You know this child?
No. I don't know the child. And he asked me to get him something to eat. I was like, where your mother? And he's like, me no. And I was like, is anybody home? And he said, yeah, my auntie home. But if I go home and tell her hungry, she gonna abuse me. So I went and took him across the street by a shop there in McKnight. And I tell him order what he wants, and he ordered the food. I paid the lady and so on. The lady asked me if it's my son. I said no. And then she said, boy. But he was there listening to the conversation. So she said, anyway, next time I see you, I'm going to talk to you. Obviously, she knows what his situation be.
Yeah.
Right? So I asked him if you want me to carry him home. And he said, no, I'm going to cool right here, you know? And he just joined a bunch of other kids on the street at 10 o'clock on a Tuesday and just playing the road.
That's crazy, no? I couldn't even be on my landing.
Me understand it.
at 10 o'clock on a Tuesday.
Understand. On a school night, the boy is hungry and doesn't have any supervision whatsoever.
At 7?
At 7 at the most. Could have been 5 too, man. But a child, not an adolescent, not a preteen, a child.
That's baffling.
And I would not be shocked if in 10 years
he's a good man.
I open the newspaper and he's a good man. Not the newspaper, but Facebook.
I don't say newsbook.
Yeah, so.
That's bad.
And that's where it starts. Because
that's a reality for lots of
if
kids.
parents don't raise kids, the street's going to raise them.
Mm-hmm.
And they will complain after.
Yeah, why are you doing all of these things? Wait, no.
Yeah,
No.
Because nobody was there.
Exactly. Be there for y'all kids, but y'all having all these kids and then deciding that the kids going to have to raise themselves. That's not how it works.
Nobody was there.
That is not how it works. So I could talk about my child because I know I'm raising him. Jaden can't even be hungry.
10 o'clock on a school night? 7, 8?
And this child is afraid to ask the adults around him for something to eat.
I couldn't even be up.
But I got to be asleep.
I could be up, but in the bed.
But they can't not up.
Yeah.
Like you want to tell me, but let me don't even. I honestly has experienced these type of things myself as a child, so I could understand how children feel when they realize no adults around them cares about their well-being.
Mm-hmm.
Don't care if you eat or not. Don't care if you're in school, if you're learning. They don't care.
That's funny, but
every night the town is assaulted with primary schoolers running around. Every time I say that, I'm shocked.
I don't see them. It's true.
Every time I see a child who I know supposed to be home outside, while I outside.
Yeah. It's ridiculous, boy. And parents need to stop having the children in adult settings.
Yes. Please. It is okay to not go, you know. I do that all the time. If there's an event happening and I have my son,
you just don't go.
I just don't go.
Yeah.
May I carry them?
I have been on the strip and so, like midnight and so, and seeing 5-year-olds like going up and down.
Madness.
The children ain't got no structure.
None.
They don't have any structure.
I hope Miss Henry listening. See, we're talking about the children who ain't got a structure now.
Yeah, sometimes I be on the phone with friends of mine and so. And midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning, 11 at night and so. I was like, who that there be in the background talking? Oh, my son, oh, my daughter. Why he up? Oh, he just sleep bad.
So
he got a regular sleeping pattern.
No,
you have him have a regular sleeping pattern. What you telling me?
Listen, routines. Kids need routines. Children need routines. Jaden, he knows. What's your Jaden son? He routine? Son coming on, mommy's bedtime. I'm like, no, baby, it's not yet. It's soon. Yeah. But as soon as the sun starts to set, Jaden don't watch me, mommy. It's bedtime? No, baby. Yeah. Mommy's bath time? No, baby, not yet.
Yeah, people will be shocked when every day they speak to me, daughter done sleeping.
Why is that?
Because
she's
her bedtime is 7:38. Full stop.
She's too. What supposed to be up doing banging a beer?
But a lot of 2-year-olds will be up till 4 in the morning, Jade.
Not mine.
Because they quote unquote sleep funny.
Somebody asked me if may see the amount of children that were at the Freedom concert. No, I didn't. You know why? Because I was home with my child. So I know what's happening on the back.
I saw people post on Facebook about that. Like they went to the Freedom concert and they thought they was like at Mafia. Because threw it up and down the place.
We ain't gonna truancy officers. They're in a thing no more. I know we used to have them. They're gone?
Me not buy it.
Because the police had to pick up the truant.
They are too busy. They are too busy policing the tint.
Than to police the children. That's the issue. Like long time years somebody said the thing get took off.
Every day.
For sure. Maybe they just
Yes,
stop talking about it. Lord.
Yes, Jade. And I want the age you told just that too. The top dog got. Only if you listen.
Captain Planet.
Or if you busy. Captain Planet.
That's me for him, Captain Planet.
My mothers, I love it. Yeah, I want him to adjust that.
He addressed something yesterday. Every day I addressed something. Watch out, this man is working, you know.
Yeah, I hope he don't get tired because he got a lot of work to do.
What? That's why he has a team.
This country is so broken, right? This country is so broken.
That is ridiculous,
and from a foundational level, like the constitution itself, that the country is founded upon is broken. That man gonna drop down, you know?
Hey, don't wish that get.
No, I don't want it to happen. But if he continue with this speed here, trying to fix everything, he can take you in.
No. That's why he has a team, Amali.
God, we're here to support you and to help.
Yes, and there's also therapy.
And please don't be afraid to speak to somebody.
Go to the counseling center if you need it.
I know you must get stressed out.
Yeah, must. Listen, when he tear back the walls of the things that happen in this country.
But you know, we're gonna really stress him out.
What?
When he start to tear back the layers of the onion, that people in influential and powerful decisions don't want peeled back.
Oh.
That's when he gets stressed out.
Yeah.
When he open a book and say, this here wrong, and somebody say, hey, you take it easy.
You close that.
Shut that book there, you. But, you know.
We wish him well.
We wish him well. We wish him.
Yes,
Don't give up, God.
No.
Don't give up.
We're here to support you.
Don't give up.
Yeah.
But I believe that certain people should be allowed. Anyway.
You believe certain people should what?
I started talking about tint. It's depressing.
Yeah, tint ain't even. Something that yeah.
But some people should be allowed that dark tint.
Yeah. But apparently some people are, but it's at the discussion.
For example, I was thinking about this the other day, right? There are some people that have firearm licenses, right, and own firearms, licensed firearms, rifles, handguns, whatever it is, right?
I tried to get one, but here it's very expensive. Because I'm a young lady living in St. Kitts.
What happened, young ladies in St. Kitts are targets, no? To crime?
I don't want to find out.
Preparedness.
Okay.
It's all like Nemo.
Okay.
The cover whole on.
Oh.
Anyway, yeah. So there are people who have firearm licenses and the tint thing is like across the board, like nobody's supposed to have dark tint. But I feel like if you have a weapon in the vehicle, you should have dark tint.
Yeah, because you really want people looking and seeing.
But the police is arguing. Oh, Cromwell, listen, you know,
he
Uncle Cromwell.
He is.
But the police are saying that the reason for the dark tint, and I understand the reason, is that people undertake crimes and so, and escape in tint and so, tinted vehicles and so, and the police can't see who in the vehicle, etc., etc. That is all well and good. So the law for the tint is to reduce the criminal aspect of
Understandable.
Vehicular traffic. I understand.
Yeah.
But you trust a man to own a firearm with live rounds, but you don't trust him to drive a tinted vehicle?
No.
Which is more dangerous?
The tinted vehicle, which is why it's outlawed.
So give a man a gun and give him a bunch of bullets.
But don't give him tint.
But do not give him tint because...
that's where they draw the line.
Yeah,
that's where they draw the line at tint.
I believe tint should be issued based on the character of the person and so. And I believe once you have a license for your arm and you're in good standing with the law, it shouldn't even be a question.
Yeah.
Like, you trust me to carry a weapon in public.
But not to take your vehicle.
You trust me to have a rifle on the back seat of my car.
But not to take your vehicle.
But I can't in the vehicle because that hides criminals.
Yeah.
So I could have a gun.
But not to
But
tint.
yeah.
See how logic works? Yeah. So you go. Or somebody say, I could just tint my vehicle to commit crime.
Yeah. And then take it off and finish.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Ways and means, you know. Ways and means.
Oh, boy.
But, want to see what the phone line saying? You're lighting up. Afraid. But we're going to do it anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, we missed that one. Caller, good morning. You're live.
Good morning.
Morning.
I was trying to get in much earlier referring to what's going on in Warner Park.
Oh, yes.
As a former assistant groundsman in Warner Park, I experienced the president of the Football Association and the president of the Cricket Association at war.
Oh.
For the use of the same cricket ground. It was a Caribbean football tournament that had in St. Kitts. I could remember very well. St. Kitts versus French Guyana. They used the cricket pitch area to play the game. But what they actually did, they used cricket boundary boards to circle the cricket field, to circle the football field, I must say, because they turned the cricket field into the football field. But then at the end of the day, Football Association did not want to pay Cricket Association for usage of the advertising boards. And what actually ended up happening, the government had to step in. I could talk of that because I experienced it. A very kind of person, say he was important, did not want to tell one the president the wrong and tell the other one the right. So it did escalated big time. There's no reason Football Association have no right on the cricket area. Warner Park was designated for cricket, not football. But somewhere along the line, they shared the ground with Football Association, and from then, everything has gone on the hill. But it's no way. The ground is big enough for both sports, so there's a wrong for football to be on cricket area at this point in time. Good morning, respect.
All right. Well, there you have it. Oh, sorry, lad, I nearly stab you. What? Thomas, being stabbed or being stabbed with nails?
Being stabbed with nails.
Oh, just making sure, cause yikes. Kind of life you living if you're. Well, hopefully they can work it out. I have no dog in this fight whatsoever. So.
But my question is, who determines who uses what part of the field and when? Is it the Ministry of Sports?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I think so.
Who's the Minister of Sports now?
Summer.
Okay. Well, I hope he gets some answers and he gets some answers soon.
Yeah, he probably will. Because, I mean, the Kieran put it out in the public. You know. Everybody can see it. So. Hopefully.
But the statement needs to be made.
Yeah, maybe they will.
From either the association or the ministry.
Or the president.
To explain what is happening, because this having people in the dark thing, I don't like it.
Yeah.
And we always wait until things escalate to address them.
Always.
We are very.
Amali, if you shut off, no, you nearly shut off the system.
Would you?
No, you're blocking me. Yeah, they always want to wait till things escalate to be like, well.
This is what really happened. Like,
no.
We ain't care no more.
Yeah, it's too late. We don't want it with our own narrative. I know that's Kitty just good for that.
We could make up a story.
But yeah, we're going to make up a story. We're going to, what, buy? Add on and make up.
That's like the biggest thing I don't like about this federation.
That we doesn't make up and add on?
Yeah, like me.
Yeah.
Me like it.
Neither me.
It's really toxic.
But duh, we live in a toxic society.
It's really toxic.
Amali, I literally watch a photo of a man being posted on a news site in air quotes. And all the man did was go to Sunshine's with his girlfriend. The man ain't posted himself, nothing. And somebody else, a news station, posted the picture of him, right? This man is literally from Nevis. They didn't know that, apparently. Why did you let me studio? Go ahead, please. Go. Yeah, he's supposed to be at 9:30.
Oh, you're 9:30.
No, he's supposed to be at 9:30.
Okay. Oh, Lord.
Yes. Oh, Lord, I forget the train of thought I was on. Yes. What is that? Oh, is that a hot girl over in the studio? Yeah, man.
I should have go over there this morning.
I tell you, so you know, I was leading you right, but no, you don't want to listen. No, you're over here with me and looking over in the studio at the hot girl them.
It's not too late.
And Janelle.
It's not too late. Hey,
Yeah.
see you hot girl there.
You know what? Let me take a break. Guys, we will be right back with more Island Tea. Stick and stare.
Maybe it's the way the brilliant gold liquid reflects our sunshine, or how the bright blue of its label mirrors the clear Caribbean skies overhead. Maybe it's the fresh, crisp taste of this beastly cold beer on a scorching hot day. Maybe it's even the way it brings us all together. But one thing is for sure, Carib is very much a part of who we are wherever we're from in the Caribbean. Carib. It's the way we play. Drink responsibly.
Don't stop, won't stop, can't stop the never-ending cashback at Horsewoods. Yes, it's that time of the year. Double cashback coupon season is here. The season when Horsewoods Furniture and Appliances gives away millions in free groceries with every FlexPay purchase and a chance to win 1 year in free groceries with a never-ending double cashback. Yes, the Horsewoods never-ending double cashback is back for even more free groceries. This is double cashback coupon season, so come today and get double cashback coupons for absolutely free groceries in the never-ending double cashback promotion. Yes, happening now. Get double cashback coupons for absolutely free groceries with every higher purchase. The never-ending double cashback is back at Horsewoods Furniture and Appliances and Ashley Furniture Home Store, where you get double cashback coupons for free groceries with every FlexPay purchase. Don't stop, won't stop, can't stop the never-ending savings, never-ending discounts, never-ending quality and service, and the never-ending double cashback for this double cashback coupon season. Don't miss it. Terms and conditions apply. See store for details.
Welcome back, guys, to another episode of Island Tea. It is Tuesday. I'm here with some friends. Amali is here. Miss Carla is here. And General is here because, of course, what's it going to be?
Lord.
Wait, no. My friend come hang out with me. What's it going to be?
Okay, all right.
Yes. No, I didn't mean it in that way, man. Lord. General, how are you?
It's been well. Always good to be here.
Indeed.
I still haven't gotten a cup of coffee, a cup of tea. Every time I come after that, I make the same request, but that's all right. Good. The listeners tune in.
Well, General, I feel like since you come here so often, you should be able to bring your own at this point.
You're right at home.
Julie noted.
Yes. And good morning to Carla from Island Vibes. How are you doing?
Good morning. I'm doing fine. Thank you. I'm happy to be here.
You look well.
Thank you.
Listen, I'm always saying hot girls in the studio.
Oh, hey, I tried to pull it together this morning for you all.
You did a great job. So what are we talking about this morning? What's Island Vibes for the people listening and watching?
You know, Island Vibes is the brainchild. I mean, this is actually a concept that when I visited St. Kitts, actually it was a few years ago. It was and thank goodness for Jonelle for showing me around. I felt St. Kitts you know what, I want to do something here. I do a number of programming with Live Nation, with the House of Blues, and I've had the pleasure of doing a number of other destination locations. And they say you like what you do, but if you like work, so that's one of the things that I wanted to do when I came here to St. Kitts to visit. I fell in love with it, and I told Jonelle after COVID, I do something. So of course, I was just super ambitious. And it was about cultivating relationships and, just getting to know people this time around. So it's been fantastic thus far, and a huge undertaking. But I don't know, it's been great, and I'm happy to be here. That's for sure.
Well, we're happy that you're here because we always love a good event. We love when people realize the potential that St. Kitts has to host events, and we look for variety here. And I know that there was something that was supposed to be happening this weekend.
That's correct. We had a number of events planned over the course of we minimize things to on Thursday. This Thursday, I'm going to have a mixer in the Sky Lounge at the Royal Beach Casino. We are still going to, just kind of mix and mingle so that we can, people know that we're here. We can actually have a great time. DJ Flake will be in the mix. We'll have some of our special guests in attendance. And then on Saturday, we are still going to do a party catamaran cruise and go over to Nevis, do some snorkeling, have some cocktails and some great music. And things like that. So we are going to minimize things. Unfortunately, we did have, a few technical, some of our key, we could still things, but we're going to do it to make sure that we're bringing quality. Our first time out, just throw something together for you all. I want to, bring and put our best foot forward. I can't like this, after just sitting and praying on it for a while, like this, we have more lead time. We can actually, stack the lineup and bring, quite a few more, celebrity and performance and comedian friends of ours, the next time around. In the interim, throughout the year, instead of waiting until next October, looks like in the next few months, we'll actually bring some amazing programming to you all as well, so that, just kind of a precursor to next October. So it'll be great.
You are going to give us a little something to tell us what's happening? You're just going to leave us hanging?
Do it. So, we do infused with, amazing comedians, amazing musicians and things like that, all genres of music, new school, a little bit of everything. So I'm excited about it. It'll be good. We're gonna come through for you all.
Well, I'm excited. Amalia, you excited? You don't look excited.
Very, especially for this weekend. Can you tell us a little bit more about the Mixer at Sky Lounge this weekend?
The Mixer at Sky Lounge, we have, first off, Lee England Jr., the soul violinist. He's coming in town today. That's going to be great. We also have, obviously, DJ Blue Diamond. She's pretty amazing. She was just recently doing a number of interviews on Rap City for the BET Awards just last week or so. It's her birthday, so we're going to be celebrating her birthday as well. So it'll be great. We have Case and Adina Howard. They'll be in the building, but we're hoping that Lee feels ambitious and pulls out his violin while we, have the live music going, because he typically plays along with all genres, from Caribbean to, hip hop, to everything. It's just an amazing thing to hear when he's doing his thing. So hopefully we can get him to come here on Thursday and play something for everyone Thursday morning. So, we'll see what happens. So it's, just going to be an opportunity for everyone to come and, party, mix, mingle, dance, take photos, different things like that, because we still want it to just be here and explore the island, go on excursions, and, take photos, and just so that people outside of St. Kitts can see what there is to offer. It's beautiful here, and the people are amazing. So, we just want to, still continue on with that element of things, and, and then, just come bigger and better and do things accordingly, so to our standard the next time around.
Has Jonelle been showing you all the beautiful places in St. Kitts?
He has, and even before, what was that, 2018, 19? That's when I absolutely fell in love with St. Kitts, and I said, you know what, this might be my home away from home. I love it.
I'm a good tour guide, I'm a good tour guide.
Yes. I've never been on a Jonelle tour, so I don't know.
Oh,
well, perhaps we need to organize one.
Yes.
I'm actually going to be organizing something for the visitors this weekend, so I might give you an invite.
Might. You are reaching life now?
But if
are they supposed to be my friend? Wow.
No, but if I could just chime in a bit, I mean, what Island Vibes is looking to do is amazing, in terms of bringing different talent to St. Kitts, not just for the entertainment aspect, but also for in a way in which they're promoting St. Kitts and Nevis, and that's important. We tend to, we're accustomed to music festivals and different fetes and shows, so it's good to have something different, like artists. Like comedians and that sort of thing coming in, and I just think they're tapping into a whole new realm here in respect to that. And what I really respect them for is the fact that they are partnering with locals, from local promoters to DJs to everything. So what Carla didn't say is, for all the events they're going to be having on the weekend, they're actually going to have a local audiovisual team following and taking pictures and highlighting and doing all of this thing to promote not just the events, but to promote the destination, so that next time around, as we keep doing different events, you have more and more people coming in and experiencing it. And hopefully you come down to an Island Vibes event, and once you see it, you're like, well, I'm coming back for Carnival, I'm coming back for Music Festival, and you see how it trickles on. And so I really want to big you up, Carla, for really working with locals while you're here to ensure that your events come off.
And I think that's so important, because entertainment as a tourism product is something that we're trying to build here. And for people to recognize the potential in what we have here, I think goes a long way to push us. As Jonelle mentioned, we have so many things. Like we have Music Festival, we have Carnival, which is two of our biggest events yearly. So getting people on the ground by ways of seeing what you're doing and what you're putting out to them, I think that is important, and it goes a long way for us.
Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate that, and you're absolutely right. And everyone's been so receptive and so great and so easy to work with. A lot of the the local DJs and a number of the promoters have been really, really inviting, and I think that they see that. People can see, I guess, your energy. They can see your aura, and they know that, this is a genuine and comes from a good place. And I think it'll be great for, tourism, because we're going to do a lot of, marketing, in the States. And that's why, like Jonelle said, just to expound on it, and thank you so much for expounding on that, having the audio-visual crew following us and doing the different shots. And, when we go on the party catamaran, them, doing the drone shots and the photos and the videos. We're going to be, putting those on our, respective platforms real time, so that people can actually see it, like, whoa, they're having a great time. This is beautiful. This is amazing. And just so that they can kind of share in our experience when we're doing these different things. So I think it's going to be amazing. I'm excited about it.
We are as well, but unfortunately we realize time is running short on us. But tell them again, if they want to be a part of the activities happening this weekend, how do they find you? How did they get tickets? What do they do?
Well, they can go to, we are on Instagram, we're on Facebook, Island Vibes _CME, Comedy Music Experience. And then also on Facebook, Island Vibes Comedy Music Experience. And then you can also get tickets to both the Catamaran Cruise and for the Mixer on Thursday night on Jad Cash. So, yes, we
Local
are
again.
accessible. Local again.
Love it.
Local again.
Love it.
You
And
know,
the mixer is when this weekend, sorry?
on Thursday night,
on
it
Thursday
begins
night
at 8
at Sky
p.m.
Lounge?
DJ Flames will be in the mix.
Okay, excellent.
Yes, so for those who just joined us, we are speaking with Miss Carla and Mr. Janelle from the Island Vibes crew. They are having some very exciting events this weekend. Just giving y'all a taste of what they will be bringing to the island in the upcoming months and their big event next year. So look out for that, guys. Make sure you get your tickets. Make sure you join them. Have some fun this weekend. Get on a boat. Go to the Mixer.
And the boat ride is when? Sunday?
Saturday.
The boat ride is Saturday.
Oh,
The boat ride is Saturday.
Saturday.
And at 12 noon, we're going to be out there 12 p.m. to 5 p.m. on Saturday.
Where is it starting?
Posante, and
Okay.
is the usual, you know, you're gonna sail at the coast, do some snorkeling, head over to Sunshine's, have some lunch, and
killer bees.
some killer
Yes.
bees.
Killer bees.
Don't
I've
let
heard
them
a lot
bees
about
sting you, Carlo.
That's going to be good.
So why you not warning me? Why you not warning me?
You're big. You're grown.
Yeah, and then sail back and just have a good time, and you know, play some music, and you know, we do it.
Yeah, man. Looking like a good Saturday. Good old Saturday. So,
yeah.
guys, look forward to that. Amali will be there. I will be there, hopefully. And yeah, we will catch up. Carlo, Janelle, I will see you when I see you.
For sure. I'll be back.
Yeah.
Well, I'll be here for until Tuesday, so that'll be good. And hopefully I'll see you again, you know, and then, you know, shortly thereafter.
Yes,
I told you, you guys are going to see a lot and hear a lot about me. I'm going to pop in every time I'm in town.
Excellent.
Excellent indeed. But, guys, we will be taking...
All right, thank you guys.
Yes, we'll take a very short break and be right back with more Island Tea. Stick and stay.
The way the brilliant gold liquid reflects or sunshine, or the blue of its label mirrors the clear Caribbean skies overhead. Maybe it's the fresh, crisp taste of this beastly cold beer on a scorching hot day. Maybe even the way it brings us all together. But one thing is for sure, Caribbean is very much a part of who we are, where we come from in the Caribbean. We play. Drink responsibly.
Here are your Horsford's Value Mart IG Value Club Blue Tax Special.
Rolling 6 to the 29.
Dole fruit bowls, just $12.49 each. Chobani Greek yogurt, $5.69. Hot Pockets, $13.99 each. Bigelow teas, just $9.99. Gain dish detergent, $8.49. Pure Bar tissue, $19.99 each. And now our very low weekly
Value deals. Betty Crocker cake mixes $6.99. IG or essential everyday quick and regular odds $11.49. Hunt's ketchup $4.99. Equaline mouthwash $14.99. Kraft mayonnaise $18.99. Hefty slider storage bag $10.49. Shop smart, shop Value Mart. Tell them in Spanish.
sea listo y haga sus compras aquí a Value Mart.
Welcome back to Island Tea, guys, with your faves. We are jumping into another conversation with the St. Kitts Tourism Authority with the CEO, Mr. Ellison Tommy Thompson. Welcome back. You're no stranger to the show. How are you?
Thank you. I'm great. Good to be here.
You look great. You don't look stressed at all.
4 weeks on the road must be agreed with me.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Well, we know that you guys are having something big happen down at the Tourism Authority, a new campaign. It's called Venture Deeper. I'm excited to learn more about what that means and what that entails for St. Kitts and Nevis.
Yes, well, it's the first brand campaign that we've done in 5 years. So coming out of the pandemic, there was a need to refresh our assets, to make sure that St. Kitts is punching above its weight, and making sure that we present the destination with a product that we can actually deliver. So what we have done is done extensive research into what really reflects the image of St. Kitts. So we looked at the rainforest, we looked at the beaches, we looked at the amazing sunsets, and we used those colors to guide our decision in the way we're going to move forward. So the idea was to present a campaign that was going to resonate with not only the international traveler, but also with Kittitians as well. And, you know, I think the campaign that we came up with actually reflects that. And the tagline for the campaign is Venture Deeper. So we wanted to, you know, we have to accept the fact that, you know, anybody coming to the Caribbean is looking for a sun, sand, and sea. But we also wanted to highlight the individuality of St. Kitts. So Venture Deeper takes you to the activities that we have in St. Kitts, not only the rainforest, but also the ATVing, and also the fact that the cuisine of St. Kitts is absolutely fantastic and unique. And part of what we've also done is we've got the ads, so we've got a 60 seconds ad, we've got a 30 seconds ad, and then invite you to Venture Deeper. And part of the Venture Deeper is also to go into our website, where we've got content that has been created, and it has local Kittitians actually selling the island and telling their own story. We did the launch in New York about 3 weeks ago, and let me tell you, it received great acclaim and great reviews from the media that was in attendance.
Well, we love to hear that. We love to know that the work is being done, the work to get St. Kitts out there and to sell us as a tourism destination, especially since we're coming out of a very hard time. A pandemic is not easy for any country, much less a very small one like ours. So,
yeah, and also the fact that, thank goodness, we've ended the entry restrictions, so that's made life a lot easier for us.
I know you breathe a sigh of relief.
Total sigh of relief, because you know we were always playing catch up with that. So now, with the restrictions ended, the new campaign being launched, we also did a launch in Canada as well. So we were in Toronto, we did the launch there as well. And for that week, St. Kitts absolutely dominated the travel media. So we were very, very pleased about that. So part of the launch in New York, let me just get back to that, we also introduced the Romelier program. You heard of sommelier? So Romelier. So it's actually teaching about the practical and theoretical aspects of rum making, good word, in St. Kitts. So we've got two of our leading rum experts, Jack Widdowson from Old Road Rum and Roger Brisbane from Hibiscus Spirits. So Jack did the theoretical part of it, Roger did the practical side of it. So the idea was to get more in-depth information on the history of rum in St. Kitts, and then Roger did the practical side of it. So we actually had all the ingredients, and we got the media to actually make their own brand. So
their own batch?
Their own batch, their own hooch. So, you know, Roger walked them through that. It was very interactive, and, you know, it really gave the media a great story. And in addition to that, I'm not sure if you're aware, but we've got a wonderful young chef, Haley, who is in New York.
Yes, I saw.
Yeah, so he actually worked with us on the menu for the evening, And we also had him at the event, so that was also a great part of the story that we had to tell that particular night. And when we did the shoot for the campaign, the St. Kitts Tourism Authority also made it available to local petitions to follow the pros. So we've had the photographer, the videographer, the drone operator, the stylist were also part of that shoot. So it's to help spread that knowledge, so that moving forward, we don't really have to import that. We have it here locally. So it was I think a very comprehensive exercise that we did.
You know what I like about this? Most tourism campaigns of the past, they often feature, a demographic that doesn't really match what we have here. If you understand what I mean by that.
I know where you're going with this.
Yes. It's quite white. And so having locals be the forerunners in campaigns, it gives not only the
true representation.
Yeah, it gives a true representation of who we are, and it also gives the viewers a chance to recognize that that there's so much talent and diversity here, because you're now introducing them to people behind the scenes, not just the fancy woman on the beach walking with the husband and all of these things. It gives more depth into what we offer here as Kittitians.
Venture deeper, Jada.
Venture deeper.
There you
exactly.
go. Yeah, so we have taken the position that that's definitely the direction that we want to go. Obviously, when you're creating a campaign like this, there's only so much you can put in a 30-second ad or in a 60-second ad. So that's why we're really concentrating on the content pieces where we're able to venture deeper and get more authenticity in what we're promoting. And the media, we showed the culinary video in New York and also in Canada, and it really went down very, very well with the audience who was there. One of the cute things about it was Atiba, from the Football Association. He was one of the persons who was featured, and he came up with the line, "His mom's cooking is the best" in St. Kitts. So that everybody had a great giggle about that, and I'm pretty sure that there's going to be a lot of other people saying, "No, my mom's cooking's better." So it's I think it really just gives life to the campaign.
Okay, you mentioned a launch in New York.
Yeah.
And one in Toronto, I think it was.
Yes.
Do we plan to have any more displays or launches in any other major cities across?
Yep, we're looking to do the UK, because that's our three main markets, and then next month is Tourism Awareness Month. So we are intending to have ourselves a panel discussion where we will also be launching it here in St. Kitts. Now, I can't go too much further on that because I can get myself in big trouble, but that's going to be another show that the Ministry of Tourism and the St. Kitts Tourism Authority can come back and talk to you about. But it has been a very exciting 8 months. We started working on the campaign in February. We launched it in September, and the St. Kitts Tourism Authority team has been absolutely brilliant in terms of the logistics, making sure everything happens, all the pieces are in place. So I got to give kudos to my team for doing a fantastic job.
Where can we see this? Because I'm so excited to see this now. I need to see the visuals.
We do have the website, Kittitian Heartbeat. So become a follower on Facebook for Kittitian Heartbeat, and all the information's right there. And I actually do have the ad on my phone that I can show you a little later on.
I am looking forward to that. The way you've described it has really piqued my interest. And I think that's important as well, not just to sell the ad, but to give people a visual before the visual, so they get excited to see. Like, people probably running to their phones right now.
Oh, I already liked it.
Oh.
Okay, well done you.
I don't know when that happened, but
let me go do the same, because I don't want to miss. Yes, we are. I don't want to miss.
I had the opportunity to share it with the Prime Minister on Monday.
Yeah.
We've liked the page already.
So like I said, I had the opportunity to share it with the Prime Minister on Monday, And it was really gratifying to see his smile getting wider and wider and wider as he watched the ad. So I said, okay, we got
We're
two
doing
thumbs
something
up.
right.
Yeah.
Well, I know we're talking about the campaign, but how has it been since your transition? I think we've only had one conversation since you became the new CEO. So how has that journey been so far?
Oh, it's been a really good journey, a very interesting journey. Several things that I saw that I thought that we needed to correct. Part of it was like the positioning of St. Kitts. I didn't think we had it quite right, but I think we're in the right direction now. So there were a number of little pieces that we had to pull together, which I think we've done, and I think we're in a very good position to be in market now. Once we did the launch in New York, then the ads dropped the next day throughout the U.S., Canada, and also the U.K. So I think we are firing on all cylinders. We were just last week in Puerto Rico. Oh, actually, that's 2 weeks ago or last week in Puerto Rico for CHA Marketplace, where we bring international tour operators to meet with all destinations in the Caribbean. So after that, we did a post trip for some of the tour operators to St. Kitts. So a number of them, this was the first time they'd been to St. Kitts. Some of them hadn't been here for 20 years. That they were able to immerse themselves in the destination. And one of the great things is we got a number of contracts signed for additional properties to be included in their programs. So I think we're doing a lot of good things.
Well, I must say that I've heard nothing but good reviews on you.
You be blushing.
I can't work under this pressure.
Give you your flowers. I've heard nothing but great reviews. So I'm happy, and I'm most happy for that because the tourism industry is very important to us. It is our bread and butter. So having somebody who is able to navigate that in the best way possible is a plus for us. There's only one issue that I beg of you to fix, if you can fix it. And I'm pretty sure you're capable from what I've been hearing. The flights.
Yes. Well, actually, good thing you brought that up. Next week, we're actually in Las Vegas for Roots Worldwide, where we have a number of meetings with the airlines to discuss exactly that. Some of the challenges are kind of like beyond our control. A number of the airlines have planes, but no pilots. Some have pilots, no planes. And then also at some of the airports, the ground crew who have to service the aircraft are not available. So there's certain things that we are not able to control, but definitely we're going to be going full force at the airlines, the existing ones, and also some of the ones that we want to service St. Kitts to have those discussions with them. But we're very pleased that all the legacy carriers will be back this winter. So we've got Air Canada coming in November. They're going to be starting a little earlier. In December, we will have American back from JFK. Newark, United, they're going to be starting earlier on the 3rd of December. And we also have Delta coming back from Atlanta and also American from Charlotte. Where we do have challenges, especially, is the regional airlift.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, it is a nightmare.
I literally saw that St. Vincent is about to lend a plane. This is the first time in my life I've seen anybody lend a plane to try and help to alleviate some of the strains that the airlines are having right now.
Yeah, so it's a major conversation with the Caribbean Ministers of Tourism, also us Directors of Tourism. And from St. Kitts' perspective, we are also having conversations with the regional airlines to see how we can get more service. But one of the bright spots that we do have is hopefully by the end of this month or early next month, there's a new ferry service, Makana, that's going to be operating from Statia, Saba, and St. Martin into St. Kitts. So that's going to give us some relief. We're just waiting for them to finalize the actual date that it's going to be starting. And we already got a campaign in the works in those markets so that we can push it out once they confirm to us the dates and also the fares.
That is amazing.
Yeah, so that's definitely going to be some help to us. And of course, we've got Carnival coming up, and June is Music Festival. This is my first one. I mean, I was so impressed Well, I only came in January.
Yes,
So,
remember he's
So
new.
the first one ever?
Yeah, remember
First
he just
one
came
ever,
St. Kitts in
yeah.
January.
So this was my first music festival, and I was so amazed of the quality of the show, the great acts, and that staging and the lighting was just off the chain. It was really, really very, very well done.
Love it.
So we're going to be pushing that earlier this year. And, you know, once we get the artists, we know who the artists are, then we can start the marketing of it. But it's
Can I
kind
just
of
ask for one
difficult.
artist?
It's kind of difficult for us to go to market if we don't have the artists. So we really need to get that confirmed ASAP.
Can I just ask for one specific artist?
I'm not.
But I know, but they're
Oh, music
listening.
festival?
Yes, they're listening.
okay.
Can we just get a Burna Boy? Can we get an African
Everybody's asking that.
Can we get an African artist on the island? We have a whole school filled with African students who would probably love to be able to join into the festivities. We have all
So
genres
St.
of
Kitts
music.
Music Festival Committee, you hear the cry.
I hope they're listening. I hope they're listening.
I have a question. Is that okay?
Yeah, sure.
So you mentioned the markets that we're currently pushing the brand, the Venture D brand, the St. Kitts brand in general, which is New York, the US, and New York, Canada, the US, Canada, sorry, and the UK.
Yeah.
And do we have any plans to venture, pun intended, venture into other markets?
Definitely, but what you have to do coming out of the pandemic is to shore up your bread and butter markets.
Of course.
To make sure you get them ticking properly, and then we will venture deeper into other markets. When we look at what's possible, South America, Latin America is looking like an option for us. Then there are also other states in the United States that we can go after. Before the pandemic, we actually had a summer flight from Dallas.
Oh.
So we really want to get that back. Texas is a great market. And it's also a summer market, which then complements what we do in the Northeast. So we've still got a lot of fishing that we can do nearby in the United States. But when we look at the opportunity markets, definitely there's some more European markets and also some of the South American markets.
What about the cruise industry?
Well, actually, the minister is leading a delegation as we speak in Santo Domingo at the Florida Caribbean Cruise Association conference. So they are there now talking with the cruise lines. But I'm happy to say that the season is looking very robust. Next month is when we actually will see the increase in volume of the cruises coming in. And we're pretty sure we will be able to double the number of passengers coming in for the upcoming season that we did. So it's really good. And the fact that, you know, there are no restrictions.
Yes.
You don't have to be vaccinated. You don't have to wear the mask. It's really going to be a help to us.
Nice. And the season starts November and ends when April next year, right?
Yes, usually just after Easter. Right. So, you know, the summer is kind of very limited in terms of the cruises coming in. So, you know, we're speaking with the cruise lines and the Florida Caribbean Cruise Association. Like, can we not get Puerto Rico back up as a home port? And some of the longer itineraries, look, guys, St. Kitts, our ratings from your passengers are excellent. So, you know, stop here and come and see us. And just on Monday, we welcome the Seaborne Venture, one of their newest vessels. The inaugural came here.
From that.
250 luxury cabins. So this is probably like the 8th time we've had an inaugural from them, bringing their vessels to St. Kitts. So definitely the destination ranks very, very highly in terms of visitor satisfaction.
We have someone asking when we'll be able to board a cruise from St. Kitts.
That is a question for the cruise lines. But what happens, the way the itineraries are created, it's starting in Florida and you return to Florida. So if you get on in St. Kitts, you will be interrupting 2 cruises. You'll be sort of like coming over 2 cruises. So unless you get off in Florida, for them to bring you back to St. Kitts, it's going to be you're going into another cruise cycle.
It's not economical.
It's not practical.
Well, Mrs. Thompson, thank you so much for joining us. I know you have to run. You must be a busy, busy man. having to do with the upcoming season and this new venture, which we absolutely love, and we will definitely look at it. Look at all of the things that you've
and
been doing.
it's not just not me. I keep saying that. It's my team. I have a wonderful team, and without them, none of this is going to be possible.
Could only imagine. And kudos to them as well.
Exactly.
For taking on all of this, especially during a pandemic and having to switch over into a new CEO and all the back ends that they had to sort out to make sure that our tourism product is one of the best in the world. Kudos to them. And we look forward to seeing what else you guys have. I'm sure you'll be back soon.
Oh, yes.
Someone will be back from the Tourism Authority soon to speak to us and give us some more information. So thank you once again. Guys, we will take a very short break.
So thanks for having me.
Yes, of course. It is our pleasure. We will take a very short break and be right back with more Island Tea. Stick and stay.
Take charge, take charge, take charge, take charge, take charge. Everybody put your magnum in the air now. From you a drink magnum, let me see. Take charge of things now your place now. From the river to the beach to the street. Hot magnum when me have in me hand there. Here a sipper, she tell me sweet. Look for me watch for your quick time check. Yeah. Right now a magnum a for your beat. Enjoy yourself every day of the week with a magnum. My life I forget sweeter. Must be 18 years and older to drink responsibly. Magnum. Take charge, take charge, take charge, take charge, take charge. Everybody put your magnum in the air now. From you a drink magnum, let me see. Take charge of things now your place now. From the river to the beach to the street. Hot magnum when me have in me hand there. Here a sipper, she tell me sweet. Look for me watch for your quick time check. Yeah. Right now a magnum a for your beat. Enjoy yourself every day of the week with a magnum. My life I forget sweeter. Must be 18 years and older to drink responsibly.
Yes, guys, we're back to end the show. We have just about 15 more minutes before we're out of here. Man, I feel like eating today.
Not KFC?
No.
KFC last night.
Oh, how was it? Exceptional. I knew it.
Wait. Sensational.
Big KFC plug, as usual. Listen, they need to start paying us today because the way we just promote KFC as a nation, you hear?
They need to just drop in on us one day and bring KFC.
Yeah.
Without even asking. This is outrageous.
Listen, they know what we just eat, as him don't eat chicken. I do. You do?
He can eat chicken, he just chooses not to.
That's what.
It's true. It's his personal choice.
That is true. True.
We shouldn't suffer because of his choices. The morning as him.
Anyway, do you want what you want to talk about next? Do you care that the coronation of the king is next year?
No.
Okay, let's move on. So this one of our own kind of hilarious. So in Kenya, there's an outrage because the Kenyan curriculum has people beheading chickens live in school.
Why?
Because they're trying to teach them life skills. As him say, if KFC was sponsoring him, he would consider eating chicken.
Who said that?
As him.
So who is outraged?
Listen, this story, we're talking about chicken. I didn't even realize. But yes, a viral video clip showing 2 primary school children slaughtering a chicken in Kenya has caused an uproar. What are you watching?
I'm listening.
Oh, has caused an uproar. And some hilarity about the country's new curriculum, which has more of a focus on practical skills.
I think that's amazing.
Yes, I think so too.
Who is outraged? That's what I'm asking you.
Oh,
White
some people? No, white people. No, I don't care.
Yeah, that outraged about everything, you know.
Yeah, so we would not care if it was them.
Oh, okay.
Don't put make the news.
So locals in Kenya are outraged.
Yes. During the outdoor lesson for 11-year-olds on how to kill and cook a chicken, one boy is seen pinning down the fowl as another holds a knife nervously to its neck. Indeed. That's when we should have been outraged if this child wasn't nervous. Because, sir, what are you doing? Some curious classmates watch as a teacher who is filming the episode with his mobile phone, which is how we're going wrong anyway, congratulates the boy for cutting off the head, and this child probably traumatized, you know.
Why?
This is the first time you cut off a chicken head.
When is the first time for everything?
That's just true. Which school children also do that in St. Kitts?
School
children do that in St. Kitts?
I believe so, you know. Actually believe so.
Yeah, well.
Actually believe so.
Interesting.
I think they go to farms and they teach them how to think and things. But
that's good. And then instructs another who is holding the body to put it in a nearby cauldron of boiling water. But as the child lets go of the pot, the headless chicken flaps its wing and escapes. That's how they're traumatized.
Let me tell you something. Most life skills are traumatizing at first, you know?
Yeah.
When you learn how to swim, it's a very scary experience.
Yes, that is true. That is true.
The first time you ride a bike, you're dropping down 10, 15 times in a day, going up your near elbow. That's traumatizing as well.
Yeah, that is true.
But they are important skills to have.
It is, and I bet I'm never going to leg at the chicken again.
Learning to swim will save your life. And learning to properly kill a chicken and defeather it and cook it might save your life too.
That is true. Well, the 19-second clip ends with the teacher's laughter and the hapless and headless chicken still running around and as screaming children scamper after it. I want to see this video now.
But actually, our parents' generation used to have to do that to eat.
Life skills.
Yeah, people who born in the 50s and 60s, they would have had to rear their own chickens and rear their own sheep and goat, and their parents would have taught them how to butcher them. Because that's what you're having for dinner.
I think this is more important than teaching children cursive.
Okay. I was talking to somebody about that the other day, no? I learned cursive in primary school and it was very important and I've never used it since. As a matter of fact.
The only thing you just use cursive for, Amali, is your signature.
Not even that.
Oh, wow.
As a matter of fact, every major institution, banks, insurance, all them, and when you're filling out forms, they actually require you to not use cursive.
So what was the point?
Please fill out in block letters.
So what was the point of cursive?
Wasting with time. Just like many other things in our curriculum, wasting our time.
Obviously, because I've never had to use cursive in life. Never had to use cursive.
Who is the Minister of Education? Uncle Jeffrey?
Yes.
That needs to be addressed, Our curriculum needs to be like...
Big time too, because it is ridiculous. We're teaching children how to write in cursive for them not to use cursive in life. So what are you teaching it for? What is the purpose of teaching something that you're not going to use?
I've never used algebra.
I don't even know what I mean.
We need to focus on children's strengths.
Yes.
And develop them and nurture them.
And teach them a life skill.
So they become the best at whatever they enjoy doing.
Exactly. Teach them a life skill.
That's what it's about.
Not just wait till they reach high school to start to try to teach them woodwork and metalwork. That's not the only life skills out there.
Yeah, teach them how to fish.
Yes.
Teach them how to plant.
Teach them how to kill chicken. And
how to behead chickens and to properly defeather them. You gotta put them in hot water to plug out the feathers easily.
Yes. See, I didn't even know that.
Yes.
I just thought you just pluck you just pluck out the feathers.
No, it's hard to do it like that.
See?
You have to blanch them for
And
the
if they-
feathers to come out.
And if they had taught me this in school, I would have known. I would have known. But instead, we're teaching children cursive.
I'm teaching them cursive and algebra
Utter nonsense.
and find the value of y.
For no
Never
reason.
in my life.
Never. That's why you see this. I feel like I foresee how that these things wouldn't be important, you know. Because these ain't things that I pay attention to at all, you know. I failed all of them.
I would have rather learn how to do my taxes and so.
Yes, as
learn
him
to
literally
budget
just said,
and
how to budget,
how to budget, how to do taxes,
money management.
all them things. And
That's
so.
why you want to learn.
Yeah, how to grow my own food.
Yes.
Like how to do like life things. How to fix a toilet.
If me tell
A pipe break, you know how to fix the pipe.
If me tell you puncture, how to change.
There are many adults that don't know how to change a car tire.
And I am one, but I don't have a car, so that is not my issue.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah, that's not my issue.
Well, it is what it is.
Yeah, these is things that we need to teach children in school instead of teaching them cursive. There's so many things that children.
Oh, you really hate cursive, eh?
Yes, because it's the amount of things that we just listed out, right? That could have been filled in that space is ridiculous. Things that we actually need to use.
See there, with the kitties, you have to put the body in hot water for the feathers to come off easy.
There we go, teaching.
Life skills.
Life skills. Change a lock on the door. So a lot of people need that one. I know how to do that.
Life
At
skills.
least I know how to do that one at least. But anyway. Oh, good morning to the lady who says that I should stop talking about the color of government headquarters because she likes it.
I like it though.
What? Well,
What is supposed to be Jada?
not grey. Not asylum ash grey.
Way better than pink though.
It was not pink.
Well, it was. Stop your shippiness. Government headquarters was pink.
It was pink one time in life. At one point in life, it was pink.
I like the grey and white. But I just like those colors personally, so.
Okay. Well.
What color should it be? Outside of grey, the only other appropriate color for a government building is white or blue.
No, man, Azim literally went on Pinterest and saw plenty colors that it could be.
Yeah, I mean, saying it can't be other colors as it should be.
No, they were like, what's that color? No, I don't remember that color, but there's so many other nice colors. Like, the government headquarters look like a crazy asylum. Like, that look like what the color of the hospital is supposed to be on the psycho outside.
The hospital green, isn't it?
The hospital green? The white and green?
Green, yeah. Then what's it green?
Oh, I thought the green, like only green. No, white and green.
Oh, the walls are white?
Yeah.
With green accents?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Even if they did do that, I think it would have looked better. If the walls was white with some grey accents, understandable. But not asylum ash grey.
Yeah, the grey kind of. It's dull. But like I said, like, personally, I like it.
Okay.
Like, I paint my house like that. I would.
I believe you. And I'm not judging.
I like those bland colors. Greys and thing and so.
Okay, well, some people like it. We'll agree to disagree. But for me, let's go to the phone line. Let's take some calls quickly before we wrap up. Good morning, caller. You're live. Nope, you're not. All right, we have another call. Good morning, caller. You're live.
Good morning, Jaden. When you
Amali,
your
he's
partner.
Amali.
Yeah. That guess where you had on? Where he from? He's a Virgin Islander, no?
The Bahamas.
Oh, he speaks just like Governor Brian. I thought was he?
I don't know.
Who's Governor Brian there?
Eh?
Who's Governor Brian?
The Virgin Island.
Oh, yeah, that's where you reside, right? Yeah.
Yeah, he sounds just like him.
Oh, no.
Yeah, and I hear him talking about what happened to the Virgin Island, nothing coming out today. You know, your sunshine gone out now, so people who had their flight booked for December, they don't know what to do.
Maybe that's why he can't talk about it, because no flight coming out today.
Girl, this is ridiculous now.
Yeah, trust me, traveling is
one
not
One
it.
time they just drop it on you and calling back people and giving them the money.
Yeah, traveling
So
is not it. It is very hard to get out of countries in the Caribbean.
If you're high emergency, I don't know what you're going to do. This is the worst I ever see this thing be. I mean, it's ridiculous now.
Mm-hmm.
People want to know how people don't book the flight for December. They're going to call them back. So right now, they're between a rock and a hard place. Leah, they say now go to St. Thomas every Sunday. But what they do, they say they carry you Dominica bring you back to Antigua and bring the same cake. That is so ridiculous.
No, Leah, right now struggling, and there's a lot of stops to just go to places that is 5 minutes away.
It's actually faster to just go
Well,
Leah
and then go to the
island you want to go.
Yeah. Leah was the number one airline in the Caribbean, and the ticket was very high. But Leah looked up the door, they take too much of workers from one spot. Antigua were overloaded with workers. Something on the airport and they are not to do it. I know because I traveled there and Leah. And that is where the downfall. They had so much time tired here.
Well, that's why St. Vincent about to lend them a plane.
Well, we need to send one to the Virgin Islands because I tell you it's very hard coming out of there. And the little small plane coming out of Nevis, darling, the belly don't coming up here, so I get a break.
Yeah, I don't like small planes either. I had to use, I went on the one from Anguilla. Oh, my God.
I don't like small planes. The plane flies very nice. The plane flies nice, smooth and nice.
It is smooth, yes, but I felt like I was too close to everything.
Oh my God, man, trust me. It flies smooth and nice, but I just make sure my eye closed until I reach and I don't want nobody say nothing to me. Nobody touch me, nobody says, yo, look how you look. No. I just have my eye closed and my head down.
I with you. That is exactly how
I don't like people talk to me on a plane and laughing and giggling. Leave me alone.
Play the serious
Right. When you come back, ask him about the Virgin Islands to me, please.
All right, I will.
We're struggling for real.
Lord, I understand. I'm going to make sure to ask. Listen, Mele play leader, you know. She said, don't talk to her, don't touch her, don't even laugh too hard. She ain't in that. Playing serious things.
That's ridiculous. I had some people here from Trinidad recently.
How they get home?
Through Miami. But it was $1,500 US one way per ticket. I asked them where they come.
I wasn't gonna come. I wasn't gonna come.
$1,500 US, what? $3,000 US to come from Trinidad to St. Kitts and back? Outrageous. That's 10,000 easy, you know?
Yeah, I know. Look out, man. Who was that? That's a down payment on a house, you know?
I'm telling you. Anyway.
So you going?
If you got it, you got it.
I'm telling you.
I'm very happy for you.
Not
if you can afford to go to Trinidad and back.
But not me. Not me. Boy. I can't just take up $10,000 for one flight. One flight, you know, not a family, you know, me alone. One flight. 10,000. Craziness. But hopefully they could figure out this flight plane situation here, because it is garbage. It is garbage. Yeah. But, you know, boats are there, so at least we could go to Station St. Martin and Sable soon. Neither me, but at least there's the option.
I was actually considering going to see Burnaby, like in St. Martin, and they said, but they got a boat going down 600 EC return. I said, what the ticket cost to go on the plane? They said 1,000 EC. I said, I'm going to meet you there.
Yeah, that's why I do. That's exactly why I do. I said, who going on a boat? And I could just fly? No. I go in and done bought me tickets.
And there's something happened, right? I could swim, but I just don't want to.
No, me like plane, me like boat. And
I'm going to reach and I'm going to feel sick.
See all them things. I just don't like deep water. And I don't want to go on a boat.
Like water where I can't see the bottom.
Okay, and then you go on the boat for long? No, even if it ain't long. Anything more than 15 minutes, long. Yeah. Me doing that. So I going whoever on the boat, I going to see how you do. But I'm going on the plane.
We're going to reach first.
Yeah, man, we're going to reach first. What time you flight me?
18 minutes to St. Martin from here, or how long it be?
About that, ain't long, you know? Ain't long at all. I'll be there in the night. I'll arrive in the night. I'll leave in here in the night and arrive in the night. I'm matter of fact, it might be 20 minutes to the. It might be 20 minutes, but I just don't make it. Yeah, me and not, man. But there's nothing wrong with it if y'all want to do it. Just me ain't doing it.
We're going to just meet you there.
Yeah, we're tired there. But I suppose Burnaby come by. Oh, my mother's.
We're going, you know so.
Are you going?
Oh, that's cool.
I definitely going. So I can tell if you're there or not.
I'll be there.
I just want to hear Shayo. Me hear no Shayo. They could just send a rasta man on the stage go sing, you know?
You ain't going to know the difference.
Who going to know the difference? They know where the boy look.
They better look somebody.
The star with some locks and got African accent. Burnaby.
Some gold teeth, call it there.
You call it there. Back up. Anyway, I'm at least time for us to go and I need to get half with ham and cheese, so we're going bakery.
Me again by a particular furniture sale for a particular company.
There's a sale today for sure.
Yes.
Yeah. And
I have to meet my folks there at a few minutes ago.
Oh, okay. So drop me home then, because you're busy.
Well, you don't do it from the bakery.
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't.
Which bakery again though?
Amory.
That's the note from your house, Jade.
So, may I understand what you're saying? Okay. Yes, so guys, that is it for us today. We will see you guys tomorrow. Azim should be back, kicking out Amali because he want to carry me from his language. Azim would have never put me through this, honestly. But
yet he's not here.
Yet he's
putting you through this. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. No, you got a point.
Mm-hmm.
But we will be back tomorrow. Tomorrow is Thursday, and I mean, mother is this week flying by.
This week going by fast for you.
Yes.
It's going by fast. Sorry.
It is literally flying. But thank you guys, all of the callers, all of the commenters, all of our guests. We appreciate you guys coming and hanging out with us today. Amali, thank you for joining me on such short notice.
Pleasure.
You are such a doll.
A
Ken, sorry. A statesman and a scholar.
Well, Ken is a talented.
Ken is a doll.
Oh.
Yeah.
A Ken doll. Okay. Yeah.
I didn't
call a statesman?
A statesman and a scholar.
I believe so too.
Yeah. Don't let them tell you otherwise. Yes. Remember, guys, keep off of Facebook with your nonsense. Backspace. Delete. Don't send the message. Whatever in your head, keep it in there. You don't have to put everything in your head on Facebook. Doesn't look good. And
you just listen a bit, you?
I know. It not only embarrasses you, but it embarrasses us.
Yeah.
Also, guys, spending more time living your content than posting it. Hopefully today. Try to have a peaceful day. Yesterday we was going good enough. There was no bacchanal yesterday except for the cricket thing. Yesterday was a peaceful day in St. Kitts for once. For once.
Please talk to our children.
Talk to our children and talk to the adults too, because clearly they need talking to as well.
Those are too late. We're going to wait for them to dead. But the children, we can help them.
There's hope still.
They can't just hold on your tricks.
Oh, it's true.
It's ingrained in them. They go up like that. Violent and miserable and toxic and so. You can't change that.
It's true.
You can't change that. So we're going to wait them out.
No, you can. If they go to therapy, they could fix that. But y'all ain't want to go therapy.
They're not going to therapy.
Y'all don't want to go talk to the counseling center. The people at the counseling center, Miss Blake, who's there for you to listen to your struggles and try to guide you.
But that's where violence comes in.
Me understand.
Violence comes in with the big people who ain't learning. They want to respond to a bus face. Because I bet you if the parents go up to school for the alleged teacher that allegedly hurt the child and deal with them
ain't gonna happen again.
In a physical and violent manner, that will be the last dislocated shoulder that school ever see.
Ever.
So sometimes,
violence.
People say violence ain't the answer, but sometimes it is. I'm a bit controversial in that regard.
Yeah. And please respect children. I know y'all feel like these children no need for respect because they're small and y'all are grown in age, not behavior. So y'all don't want to respect kids and speak to them like they're actual people. But they are. Despite your feelings towards them, they are people and they deserve respect just like how you deserve respect. So please start respecting kids and listening and stop feeling because you're an adult, you know everything. You don't. Adults stupid.
And all these and all these things influence what kind of person they become.
Exactly. You treat your child this way when they're children, they become terrible adults. So treat your child with some respect. Yeah. Lastly, remember, very important, you can't be everybody's cup of tea because you is not a mug. See you guys tomorrow.